Hello, friends. This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and I have spent a little bit of time looking at the newest list of characters that are coming as marquees for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And I've just got to say, it's about time for that we're getting Jabba the Hutt. And I know that you're saying, Thaddeus, what makes you even remotely think that Jabba the Hutt is coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? And the short answer is because it just makes a whole lot of sense. But let's get into the longer answer. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at these new character kits, character bundles that are coming, right? And so this is what we're looking at. I am in the SWGOH events, what do you call this, server. It's fascinating. This is what's coming to the store, right? You can check out the data mine, you can check out the store, you can check out the what's coming to GC and Conquest and the game assets. And this is really interesting because it's, it's a cool way to see, the images. It's also cool to have access to all of this crap if you are someone who is a content creator like me. Thanks, Sig. You're the man. But here's the thing. We've got 5 new character bundles. Now, I did go through and look, and they do make a distinction between character bundles and ship bundles. Also, this is seemingly doesn't include the next Inquisitor, which is clearly going to be the 5th brother, probably going to be launched or discussed tomorrow or the next day. I mean, it could be a different Inquisitor, but it's likely to be the 5th brother. But so here we have character bundle 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different marquee characters coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And so I know, and now you're like, okay, we know that. Cubs fan Han, Arnold, everyone is talking about this when it comes to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, to move forward, I actually have to take you back to April of 2021. It was a different time, a time when people didn't leave their houses very often, a time of sickness and sadness, and also a time when SB Crumb introduced the fact that we were going to be getting the Bad Batch. Right, we were so freaking excited. Now, what's interesting about this, leading up to the Bad Batch, what were they doing? Well, they were starting to do the Conquest characters. We were getting Ahsoka Tano, or she was about to come out. They were doing some other things, but they also introduced the Galactic Legend Kenobi. But again, leading up to this, their focus was on the Mandalorians, right? This, or specifically these Bad Batch characters, were not from the Bad Batch TV show. It was in anticipation to build up to the Bad Batch TV show, which we were all pretty excited about, and it turned out pretty good. I enjoyed it, but these were characters from a previous season, right? A previous show, which would be, season 7 of the Clone Wars. Now, these characters would then introduce for something down the line. Now, General Kenobi, we were told, hey, he's going to be coming. These are the characters that we're going to need to unlock him. Be very happy, right? Leading up to General Kenobi were characters like Bo-Katan, Kryze. It was essentially the characters, right, that we needed. Now, Bo-Katan was one of those marquee characters that had come out previously. This is what's leading to not the next Galactic Legend, but the one that I guess would probably be announced in, June, maybe July, whenever they announce the summer one. They're clearly not done with Galactic Legends. They said they are, but it's a moneymaker. They're totally going to keep giving us Galactic Legends. And since everything has focused on the bounty hunters, the scoundrels, and essentially, the Book of Boba and the Mandalorian, clearly these other 5 marquee characters, these ones right here, are going to be members from or characters that we will have seen in The Mandalorian and in the Book of Boba Fett. So which ones are coming? Which ones are on their way? So let's go ahead and take a look. Obviously, first and foremost, we are going to get the man himself, Cobb freaking Vanth. Cobb Vanth is a great character. We all want him. We all like him. He's dope, right? He was wearing the Boba Fett armor for a long time, right? He is awesome. He's going to be a scoundrel. He probably won't be a bounty hunter because I don't think that's what you would consider Cobb Vanth. He's not a bounty hunter. If anything, he's a lawman. He is a law person. He has the armor. Now, will we get Cobb Vanth with the Boba Fett armor? I don't know. I kind of feel like yes. Will we get him with the helmet? That's where I'm thinking maybe, maybe not. Cobb Vanth is an amazing character. He is clearly the first character we're going to get. Next, we have to admit that we are going to be getting the Tuskens, right? They are amazing. They are wonderful characters. They are absolutely fascinating, and you know they're riding like a bantha, right? These are going to be great characters. Now, as I was thinking about this, we're not going to be getting just one Tusken. We're going to be getting two. We're getting the Tusken Chieftain, you know, that big, awesome dude. And I like to call her the Tusken Ninja, right? I don't know where she is. She is the one who trained Boba to be kind of a bad A, right? I mean, how many people can stand out in the desert with a smile on their face like that, with a jumpsuit like that, and look that awesome, right? I'm going to give it because it's the Tuskens. It's the Tusken Ninja who makes him possible to do this, to look this amazing in the sand like this. Those two characters are going to be awesome. Now, with that, we're probably going to be getting a Tusken rework, right? It would be about time. They're an amazing set of characters as far as legends and story goes, but in canon, they're kind of garbage. Now, but in this game, they are kind of garbage in canon. What? It's 12:20 when I'm making this video at night, and so slips abound. But here's the thing: like the Jawas are usable. The Tuskens, no, right? There's other characters that we're definitely going to be seeing, but outside of this, outside of these two amazing Tuskens that will clearly be coming to the game, we've got to get the man, the big man, the myth, the dopest bounty hunter of all times, Black freaking Krrrsantan. He is going to be amazing. He just look at that smugness, right? He just exudes power and badassery, right? He is a great character, and everybody wants him. He's clearly going to be coming as a marquee character sooner rather than later, in my thoughts. Who is he going to be leading up to? Like I said, Jabba, and I'll talk about at the end how all of these connect. But, I mean, look at him go, man. Like, just the power, the intimidation. He's freaking amazing. He's beating Boba Fett up. This is great. I love this scene because, you know, he's fighting hand-to-hand, and it's just awesome. Now, this, quite possibly one of my favorite scenes in the entire Book of Boba Fett, right? Black Krrrsantan, why was he angry? Because they had the audacity to live. The you know, Trandoshans, not a people that he wanted them to be alive, and it bothered him. It bothered him wholeheartedly. And so clearly, absolutely clearly, Black Krrrsantan, Black Santo, is coming to the game. Why? Because he's freaking amazing. Now that's 4 characters, okay? Now I've racked my brain about who the 5th would be. I I've thought maybe Drash or Scad, right? Some of the bikers, nobody wants them, but they could come, right? It's very possible. I was thinking Captain Carson Teva, right? The by day he's a shop owner in Canada, right? He's just a corner store owner in Canada, and by night he flies, an X-wing, or simply Baby Grogu, right? Grogu being a weird kind of support character, very possible. I think we could see Grogu. Now everyone's like, oh, they'll never add a baby to the game that you can kill. He's 50. He's not a baby, right? He just looks like a baby. That's spacist if you think he's a baby. Now, number 5. And this is what I'm actually kind of shocked that we don't have this character in the game already. And that would be none other than Paz Vizsla. Paz Vizsla, voiced by none other than Jon Favreau. He is dope. He is an amazing character. He is in The Mandalorian. He is in the Book of Boba Fett. He has some powerful connection to the Mandalorian people. I think it's very possible that if we're getting characters from the Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian, Season 1, Season 2, that haven't come to the game yet, Paz Vizsla makes a lot of sense. Now, Willie, I absolutely do think that he is going to be our 5th marquee character. Now, here's the thing about this. We can't have all of these characters come into the game without some serious reworks. Now, clearly, the current Tuskens, as I mentioned, they need some love. They need some hot, dusty, sandy, dry love. The Gamorreans, our Gamorrean guard, he's hot garbage. He is. My Gamorrean guard, I've got him to not relic, because that would be crazy. I've got him to gear 11, almost gear 12, I think. He's up there. I don't know how I got him up there so quickly, how I got him up there so much, but he totally did. And then finally, my last character, I have a feeling that Cad Bane is going to be getting a rework here soon. Maybe not a huge change, maybe just some slight tweaks and some modifications. I really like Cad Bane in this game. I think he's very effective and has been a great staple character for those of us who've been playing since launch. Like he's a good character and has been. But he's kind of been subject to the power creep. It hasn't been as nice to him as it has been to others. So I think we could see some love for Cad Bane. Now, I did consider thinking that maybe Cad Bane got a new kit, maybe like a new Cad Bane, like Old Man Cad Bane. I'm not entirely sure. Now, how does all this fit together? We have to take a look at the idea that all of this is leading to something, right? Now, with the Bad Batch, when they were giving us the Bad Batch characters in the game, the Bad Batch TV show is about to launch. With these characters being introduced, Paz Vizsla, with Black Krrrsantan, with the Tusken Ninjas, and Chieftain, and even Cobb Vanth, a lot of those characters could double over into the rest of Tatooine, right? Black Krrrsantan for sure, because we know that the scar on Black Santo's face comes from a fight he had with Kenobi. Will he show up in the Kenobi series? I don't necessarily think so. Definitely not in the first season in my mind, but he could if there's other seasons, depending on how it goes. But he makes sense. He worked with Jabba. The Tuskens, the Cobb Vanth, all of them are on Tatooine, right? Paz Vizsla, though, Paz Vizsla has a direct connection to Kenobi, to the Mandalorians. I think there's a lot of potential. I don't think we'll necessarily see Paz Vizsla in the Clone Wars. Not the Clone Wars. Again, it's late. I don't think we'll see Paz Vizsla in Kenobi, but having him connected to this, it makes a lot of sense. Now, I think personally that might just be a red herring. They might introduce Paz first and be like, hey, a Mandalorian, ha ha ha, and then, throw us off the trail. He could also be the last character needed for whatever's coming sooner rather than later. As I mentioned, I think that Jabba will be coming, but it's likely that Jabba will be coming in June, right? After whatever, thing is coming next, right? Whatever Galactic Legend is set for May, because clearly they're going to give us a character at the end of May. They're going to tell us that we're going to need all of this stuff and it's going to be exciting and we're all going to freak out and some of us will be like, oh no, that's insane, but we'll still do it, right? So I don't know, like, as I'm looking at this, yeah, Jabba the freaking Hutt is coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My guess is he will absolutely be here before June. Now, if he's not here before June, he'll be here around June-ish, right? Or maybe just announced at June. I don't know. It'll be around that time. My numbers, my dating is always off. But typically when I'm looking at this stuff and breaking it down, I'm not super far away. Now, you guys may call me the Alex Jones of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That is an honorific when it comes to this type of speculation that I wear with a badge of honor. When it comes to other speculation, I probably not as noble of a calling. But what do you guys think? How close am I? A lot of people are talking about these characters being like, oh yeah, these are the characters coming. But the question is, why? What are they for? And the answer is Jabba. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Tell me what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong about Jabba? Is he on his way? Is it about time? If he is the dark side Galactic Legend, who's the light? Are we finally going to be getting Hondo Ohnaka as a Galactic Legend? I love my man Hondo, and I would call him a Galactic Legend. I'm not sure he fits the bill. If he doesn't, who would it be? Are they going to pull someone out from the Clone Wars? Are they going to pull someone out from Legends that does fit a more, grayish line? Someone who's kind of an anti-Jabba? I don't know. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.